Imagine the weirdest grocery store ever, but there's no need to imagine because you can actually go there. In this video, I will review Omega Mart and go down the rabbit hole about the story behind the cool supermarket where nothing is quite as it seems. Omega Mart is located in Las Vegas in a place called Area 15 and revolves around its founder, Walter Dram, who also has a corporation named Dram Corp. So here's the weird part. Back in the day, Walter found some farmers who grew amazing fruits and vegetables. No one knew their secret, but everyone loved their stuff. To keep people coming back for more, Walter snuck in a special ingredient called Additive S and started selling it at Omega Mart. So this additive S comes from a mysterious energy source, kind of like an outer alternative dimension. We will call it the source, but remember this for later in the story. I think it's important. So some of the items that you can purchase are items like the organic roast beef, which is a stash can, by the way. They have these hilarious cereal boxes. I got a kick out of the rumored associates. The meat department was unique and scary all at the same time. And then the pharmacy is actually a bar where you can order unique drinks. You'll find very weird items that you can purchase, by the way. A little disclaimer, since this is an immersive experience, the fun lies in piecing together the story yourself, but I'll reveal my conclusion at the end. So anyway, let's go down the rabbit hole. This mart is filled with portals, secret doors, and weird rooms. It is also filled with hidden clues and hints at a deeper story. Not to forget, Omega Mart is just a piece of the story because you can visit Walter's house in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It's called House of Eternal Return, but we will save that for another day. So let's break down some key points. Remember earlier when I told you about additive S coming from the source, which is potentially a secret location or another dimension? Well, the back rooms really reflect lights, tunnels, slides, stairs. Like it was a very unique experience. Every room was its own story, and it was so mind boggling. I could spend several hours in this. By the way, this cost $50. Okay, so there's another room which is Dram Corp corporate office, and this was my favorite room. I was able to do a deep investigation. So what I found from this room is it seems that Walter initially promised his daughter Cecilia the CEO position when he retired, right? But when he actually retired, he gave the role to his protege Cass and Cecilia, which led to some speculation of a strained relationship between him and Cecilia. However, when Cecilia took over, the employees were livid. The employees were ringing the desk phone off the hook, y'all. I picked it up. They were yelling in my ear, talking about, you have to do something about Cecilia. They were mad. And you go through files, you go through the computer files, the HR files, and you listen to phone calls. It was simply amazing. But the employees kept calling. They were mad because Cecilia tried to come in and change all the policies and procedures and kept lying because at this point, Walter is missing. Nobody knows where Walter is. So everyone is trying to figure out what happened to Walter. Nobody can find Walter, and some speculate he was killed. There is a video on the computer where Cecilia appears to be struggling near a strange well, and I speculate it's Walter. Cecilia gets into an altercation with Walter, is what I'm thinking, where it looks like she accidentally pushes him into the well, but there's no proof, so nobody knows. I conclude Walter is stuck in the source, but I will leave that up to you to figure out. Since Omega Mart is an immersive experience, you know, you just be the detective, figure it out. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you've been, how you feel. And remember, the story is open to interpretation, and that's part of what makes it interesting to explore.